know, there's nothing more exciting to me than managing a property, whether that's taking an inventory of deer through trail cameras, planting food plots, enhancing natural browse, native vegetation in the area, clearing out some areas for bedding areas, making bedding areas through hinge cutting, etc. I like the drive, you know. Currently we're about 4 hours away from home. It's just super exciting to me to see new scenery, pick a property and see what you can get out of it. As I've always said, it's always about creating something. So even if you don't get to make a harvest, you know, kill something off a property that you're working on, if you put a food plot in, if you take a small property that, let's just say you have a deer or 2 deer that you see on trail camera, if you enhance that property through food plots, natural browse, antler grow, etc., and all of a sudden you can have 6 deer on that property, 8 deer on that property, and even if you don't get to kill one of those deer, you can still say that you created that. You brought those deer into your property, etc. Even if, forget about the kill, it's all about creating something, enhancing, helping nature reach its full potential through management. Now, out here, we don't know exactly what to expect from this new property out here in Pennsylvania. So this is what we're doing. We're trying to create something here as far as increasing deer activity on this property. So today we're getting ready to pull up to the farm here, and we're going to take an inventory of the trail cameras that I put out about roughly 5 weeks ago. I have been getting some pictures sent to me through the SpyPoint cameras, but I do have several other cameras here that aren't cellular, so I don't know what's on them. If you guys remember, we came through 5 weeks ago or so, put a bunch of spy points on time-lapse mode overlooking the fields and a few other places. So I'm very excited to pull those cards and see what we got, and I hope you guys follow along. First thing first, I am happy to announce that my very first trail camera that I put out on this property is still there. I'm happy about that. We just pulled up to the farm. We got the four-wheeler backpack. You guys see me go through roughly 5 weeks ago and set a bunch of trail cameras out on this property. We showed up today about an hour ago, running a little behind today. Had some issues this morning, but we're here now. It's a beautiful day. We got snow on the ground. Not only are we going to be checking trail cameras, with the snow on the ground, it's an absolute perfect time to do some scouting. So as I just came down this old logging road here, I seen many of trails where the deer are crossing, a bunch of different critters and everything. So in the snow is a perfect, absolute perfect time to do some scouting. Here is my trail camera that I put on this logging road that you guys see me put in 5 weeks ago. We're just checking the card now. This camera here was not only to catch animals, but also, as I mentioned, this logging road, I've seen some trails on it from either like a truck, ATV or something like that. So that's why I put this camera here. Well, we just checked that one and replaced the batteries on it, and there was only 14 pictures on there. Luckily, no trespassers, but it's not a high traffic area. Like I said, it was mainly for trespassers. So all the photos that we gather through this vlog, we'll post throughout the video. We're going to go ahead and head down and start checking the other cameras. So this one we're going to put back to time lapse. Get that closed back up. More deer. Looks like a big body there. I think there's 2, yeah. There's another one there. Roughly 100 yards, I'd say. So anyways, we just seen those deer over there. I set a camera overlooking this little clear cut area here, and we're going to be cleaning this area out. Some of the deadfalls, little small trees and things like that. We're gonna go ahead and get those out of there. This is gonna be like a little staging area when they head out to the bigger food plot right over top this ridge here. So we're gonna go ahead and check the camera overlooking this area and see what we got. You guys see all these dig holes here where the dirt's roughed up? I just watched 3 deer about 100 yards away. You could see on the other video clip, the deer are actually coming through here digging. They're scratching the ground up, looking for food. You know, it just goes to show you when, you know, when it's not green and growing season, there's not a lot of vegetation around, deer know how to survive. You know, they know how to dig, they know how to find food, and they know how to get to it. So just something to keep in mind. This is just another camera, SpyPoint Force 10, that we had overlooking this field here. We set that on time-lapse mode as well. I like using trail cameras, especially over fields, and set them to time-lapse mode. That way you can catch a lot of stuff, you know, in further distances that's coming in and out of the field, and it'll help you determine where and when they are coming in and out of the fields. So that's why I set this in this position here, overlooking this about 1.5 acre field, which will eventually be a food plot here. Come springtime, we're going to be working on that. Wow, something really working hard on that bad boy. Look at that. Anybody know what that's from? If you do know what this is from, drop a comment down below. I'd like to see your thoughts and opinions. Guys, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to this channel. Remember guys, we have a giveaway going on once we hit 5,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to win a trail camera, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will post the link to the video in order to be qualified to win the camera down in the comments. It'll be pinned to the top of the comment section, so be sure to click that video. If you guys want to win a free SpyPoint camera, click that video, watch it, and do everything the video says to do in order to be entered and qualified to win that camera. So we pretty much checked all the cams. We are going to end up putting a few more out. Still have to do a little bit more scouting, but we're going to put some more out. I think we have them in pretty good locations on the property, and like I said, with the snow, it really helps to determine where the deer are traveling currently. And I think it'll stay the same as long as you don't do anything crazy within the property. Obviously, when I start putting food plots in, things may change a little bit, but for right now, I think it's a good start. And like I said, we're going to put a few more out. Some other locations deeper back into the field, or deeper back into the property. The last time I put these out, I didn't really put them, you know, on the back side of the property. I kind of wanted to stay out of there. But now that we have an idea of where the deer are traveling, you know, now I think we can go back kind of deeper back in there, kind of see where deer are bedding at, which I currently have a few areas where I know they're bedding, but we're gonna go from there.